Aries, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be for October 7th all the way to October 13th. So welcome, Aries. Hope all is doing well. All this shifting energy, all this stuff going on inside, outside. How are you handling that? I hope you are doing well. So welcome. We are going to get the lowdown for this week, figure out the vibe, see what's working for us, what's not, what we can do to correct that. This is kind of like your navigation course correction stage, you know. Let's see. We've got a few things happening this month astrologically. On October 9th, Jupiter, the planet of expansion, ideas, luck, joy, all of that is going retrograde. So when Jupiter goes retrograde, it's not like, well, there goes all our luck. That's not it. What happens is that we go within to find the truth of what we want in life. What do we want? Am I getting there? It's kind of like a reflection time, and you know, this is a period in this stage of the game here is a time to reflect and a time to not so much expand outwardly, but expand inwardly. That's a good way to put it. I got to remember that for all the other 11 signs I'm going to do. So, you know, it's still a good opportunity to reinvent ourselves. We have the opportunity. Jupiter is opportunity and expansion. Instead of expanding out, we're expanding in. And us right now, we need that collectively, you know, is to seek the truth. Jupiter is all about higher mind faculties, and going within and revising, reinventing who we are gives us a great opportunity, something Jupiter brings into our lives. Now, a few days later, on October 11th, Pluto, the planet of transformation, goes direct. So when it went retrograde, that's when shit started to hit the fan within our collective realm. And now it's starting to move forward. So we're going within and things are moving forward in a big revolutionary way. Pay attention, of course, to what's going on around you. Be aware of your surroundings. And on the 13th, Mercury, the planet of communication, is going into Scorpio. So that's a water sign, being very passionate and emotional, sometimes being manic. You know, I'm Scorpio rising, and sometimes my thinking capacity just gets really intense to the point where I have to tell myself to calm down. So again, we can become a passionate individual moving forward and going within this week. That shifting energy. The only reason why I talk about ingresses, that's when planets go into different signs or they're moving forward, retrograde, whatever, is because that's an energy shift. And we've had plenty of them starting in September. And, you know, Jupiter's going to be retrograde till February. So we get a good, 3 months? Jesus, is it November, December, January, February? Yeah, about 4 months of this reinvention, because, you know, now we're going into the winter time, you know, and there's a new trend going around called the winter arc. I'm loving that. I'm really loving that. All right. So Aries, that's the energy for this week. Let's see how it's going to work for you. Now, remind you, this is a general reading, although I have people come up to me almost daily if I'm out in public going, were you thinking of me when you were doing that reading? It's like, no, I wasn't. I wish I could, but when I'm doing these readings, it's just, you know, it's the energy. So I'm glad that it, you know, resonates with a lot of people. That makes me very happy. I never had a doubt, but it just makes you feel good. All right. Oh, yeah. Just like that. Just like that, Aries. Okay, we got in the middle of this, the King of Wands. For some reason, my intuition is telling me to go here first. And this is about initiating change. Fellow fire sign energy. Because it represents Leo. See the lion on the shirt? That's pretty cool. And because I'm a Leo. And this is about embracing change. Embracing change this week. Taking action. Being passionate about it. Nine of Swords, Six of Swords. Nine of Swords is, for some of you, I think maybe some rest is needed because you're too anxious. And I know I have a lot of Aries around in my life, and anxiety is one of the things that you really need to chill out on. You know what I mean? It's you don't have to let it run its cycle. You can stop that cycle. But it's getting some sleep, but it's also anxiety. How can you turn your anxiety into excitement? Because this looks exciting for some reason. Six of Swords is you moving on from those thoughts that betray you. You know, you're starting to see the light. That's there's a huge message there. Is you're starting to see the light as things are getting darker in the season. And now in the outcome, the Eight of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, this is communication coming forward. So you may be wondering what's going on here. I'm not hearing from this, that, the other. And you get to hear it, but it's also Cupid's arrow. So when we get to the love portion, we'll look at that. But this is communications. This is Three of Pentacles. So this is working together, actually building something together with a group of people. Let's get some oracles. You're initiating change this week. You're feeling that energy of, you know, I've moved on from this. Now it's time to take action. Let's see. What do we have for Aries for this week, please? Thank you. Okay. Yeah. It's time to put to rest the conflict and defeat. It's time to move on. How? Rest and rejuvenate. So again, a huge thing for Aries to just take it easy this week. You know, that's how you initiate this change. You give yourself the time to kind of process what's going on here. And that brings harmony. Also the Lover's card right there. Now, Cupid's arrow. Remember what I was talking about? Recognition and reward. Three of Pentacles again. So you could be receiving some information that's very advantageous for you. And triumph with the Chariot. Very good. All right, let's get Psychic Tarot for the heart. Yeah, this looks like in the middle of all this, it's balance. It's balance here, folks. But we need rest. You need to take that initiative to make sure you put yourself as a priority so everybody can benefit from it. You know? Did that card flip over or no? Okay, there it is. Boom. That's weird. Every single card that came out flipped over and didn't fly out of the deck. That's cool. Okay, look at that. Master with the Devil card here, but it's mastering your heart and focusing on your heart chakra. Opening your heart, letting this energy and taking the lead. Yeah, pay attention to 333. There's growth here, folks. There's growth. Maybe in relationships. Maybe that's what you're nervous about. If you're currently in a situation, maybe apart from them, something like that. Let's get some love. Taking the lead. That's what you got to do. Yeah. So that eclipse energy probably brought some things that have gotten you shook. You know what I mean? It is being wishy-washy, trying to figure out what's going on. Could be finances also. Just could be maybe for some of you, I'm getting a message of something going on at work that kind of works its way out. Yeah, definitely. We got the Nine of Swords here and the Ten of Swords. So it's an end to that. You're mastering that by opening your heart. And look, the Eight of Wands is out again. So communication is coming in from this relationship. You may have had some time apart. Use this time to make the change and build yourself up. King of Cups, yeah. Someone's definitely got some feelings for you. But it's also time for you to master your feelings and taking the lead, not letting your emotions get the best of you. That's when the doot starts, you know? All right, let's get some messages of love. Man, your cards are coming out weird. Cards coming out really weird. Interference, an external party is intruding on this relationship. Is it your negative thinking about this situation, or is it actually a person? You know, could be some situations going on with a group of friends, something like that. Unplug, working less will help strengthen this relationship. Now, we were just talking about work. You see how it kind of fits there? Release, radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. See, that's another thing, Aries. It's all about control for you. And sometimes it's just best to take the lead by not trying to take control. Awakening, someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. I think that's you. I think you're ready for this change. I think that all of this, there's a huge message here of getting some rest and unplugging and just getting some clarity, working on your heart, forgiving, releasing, just radically accepting. You don't know the future, but I'm going to tell you, it's already in place, and it's set up for you to be triumphant. Damn. All right, let's get a closing message. Interesting. Yeah, look at that. The whole thing. Remember, we started with the King of Wands. I always go to what we need to work on, but my intuition told me to focus on the King of Wands initiating change. And we end with this. Change. You cannot make this shit up, folks. Aries, you're being asked to change a part of yourself that no longer feels like the person you've become or are becoming. Change isn't always easy, but letting go of this outdated part of yourself will allow you to align with your true self. Take the lead. You'll be successful when you initiate that change. So much change, so much things happening fast. Be aware of that. And congratulations. Because we all enjoy the new you and what you're becoming. Because you're no longer letting your negative thoughts and your baggage or whatever it is interfere with what you want to do and what you want to become. You're really growing and building and making that change this week, Aries. So good for you. All right, now we've got personal readings available in the description, open for August. Go ahead and book yours. 3 choices. Look for your love reading, Aries. That will be out soon. If it's not tagged to the video, it'll probably be in a playlist. Or hit the bell notification. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget, the Freakin' Weekend is always posted on Wednesday. So thanks for watching, Aries. I love you all, and I will see you on Wednesday.